Good evening. I'm Baba Wawa, and welcome to the 1998 MRA Academy Awards. We have come here tonight to honor those that make it all come together. The decision makers, the money rakers, the coffee breakers, and the stress takers. So join me tonight as we delve into the minds of those that we've come here to honor as we decide what makes them tick. If you could have any job at MRA besides your own, what would it be and why?
Oh, president. Yeah, go over Mark, here I go. I figure Mark or Carrie's, either or, anyone.
How did you learn about sex?
You just start small and you keep running into things you don't know and reading books, and a lot of it I just read, yeah.
That's very amazing.
But I went to a techie college, so you do lots of stuff by reading. You read it and then you know how to do it.
It's not something that people take to very.
Tell us the most boring story you know.
And when I went on board there, what they had me, they were looking for jobs for me, but they found out I had great database experience in those DOS IBM, and I knew how to go in and create name and addresses and then merge letters. So they had me going around Manpower to their offices, teaching everybody in the offices how to do that and writing manuals.
Wow.
Because especially around Christmas when they sent out calendars and letters and stuff, they would handwrite the envelope, and then they would go and they'd create a letter, and then they just change the address on it and print it, change the address, print it. So they were just really, you know,
forever.
yeah, so.
Not using a computer for what a computer's for.
Exactly.
Huh.
And
Who has been your greatest influence?
Mark Russell.
Good answer. If you could have any job at MRA besides your own, what would it be and why?
Tim Burkett's is really cool. He's on the cutting edge. No one thinks PR is cutting edge anymore, but the internet is.
Everybody wants to be an interactive guy.
I'd be an interactive guy. I want to hang with Dave Johnson. That would be my job. I would like to hang next to Dave Johnson, listen to his cool music, and be an interactive guy.
Who would you most like to make hot monkey love with?
Darren Stevens. It's probably before your time. Bewitched.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Samantha's husband was in advertising, and he always came home with this cool stuff.
Oh,
He always had these big boards, and he'd always sit in his home office and work on things, and I just thought that that was the coolest thing I'd ever.
What attracted you to Mark?
I thrive on chaos. That's my...
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you work well? What are your hobbies?
I'm into whittling. I like to whittle things. Last night I was actually on my porch in front of my house. I whittled a little whistle that I gave to my son. He really enjoyed it. Tonight I'm actually going to try to whittle a Buick. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try.
What is the worst part of your job?
The worst part of my job is when Mark comes in and tries to pull some big brother thing, and we wrestle and fight, and somebody always gets hurt, and something always gets broken, and it's usually in my office. And it just makes me so mad.
Do you have a dream client?
I understand that Sue Leo is working on a startup company, and I really want to get involved with that. I think that would be very rewarding.
If you could have any job at MRA besides your own, what would it be and why?
I think I would like to do Rich Randazzo's job. He fills out a lot of paperwork, makes a lot of calls. He has a lot of pens, and that's something I strive for, so I admire that.
Do you have any favorite quotes?
Favorite quotes? Yeah. No comment.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years? Dead.
What is your education?
Well, I've got a bachelor's from Syracuse. I've got an MBA from a school in Rochester. And I have a hunting license from the Ted Nugent School of Mass Destruction.
Have you had any speaking engagements?
Yes, matter of fact, I'm speaking at the national meeting of the NRA in January. The topic of my discussion is how to kill animals while hanging upside down from a tree.
What is your education?
Well, I have very extensive education. but the one I'm most proud of is I graduated from a Dale Carnegie course in how to win friends and influence people. And I like to apply that in everything I do every day.
What is your personal philosophy?
Absolutely. My personal philosophy is take things slow, take things easy, take things as they come. You can't get too excited about things because it's just not worth it.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I see myself in the exact same position, only a little taller, because I hear there are some revolutionary new developments in shoe lifters. So I should be a little taller.
If you could have any job at MRA besides your own, what would it be and why?
I think it would have to be Robin's. I want to know what it's like to be a woman.
What is the best part of your job?
Oh, the best part of my job is just coming in every day. Seeing the people, seeing the work, yelling at somebody. I just love it.
This is Baba Wawa saying everyone in this room is a winner and deserves to have a statue of a naked man on their shelf. Have a great holiday.